Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving into what is basically a financial superpower for Canadians, the tax-free savings account. We're going to show you exactly how to use it to grow your money, completely tax-free.
So let's kick things off with a problem every single investor runs into. You know the feeling, right? You work hard, you put your money to work, you watch it grow, and then boom, the tax man comes knocking, taking a slice of your profits. It's a real drag, but what if there was a way to put a shield around that growth?
Well, here it is, side by side. In a regular, everyday investment account, your gains get taxed. But you pop those same investments inside a TFSA, and suddenly, every single dollar of growth, we're talking interest, dividends, you name it, is all yours. And the best part? When you decide to take that money out, that's tax-free too. Okay, so what exactly is this thing? A tax-free savings account, the TFSA, is a bit of a misleading name because it's so much more than a savings account. The best way to think of it is like a special basket, a personal tax shelter, where you can hold all kinds of investments, stocks, bonds, GICs, the whole shebang, and just let them grow, completely sheltered from taxes. So let's get into the nitty-gritty. Now, unlike an RRSP, the money you put in isn't tax deductible. But the trade-off? Oh, it's a huge one. All that growth is tax-free. All your withdrawals are tax-free. And this is really, really important. Taking money out of your TFSA won't mess with your eligibility for federal benefits like old age security or employment insurance. That's a massive plus. All right, so you're probably thinking, I want in. How do you actually use this superpower? Well, it all boils down to one key idea: contribution room. Think of your contribution room as like your power level in a video game. It's the maximum amount you're allowed to put into your TFSA ever. And the really cool part? This room starts building up automatically from the year you turn 18 and are a resident of Canada, even if you don't actually open an account for years. Ever since the TFSA launched back in 2009, the government has set a new dollar limit pretty much every year, and all of those annual limits, they just pile on top of each other. So if you've never contributed, all of this room from past years is just sitting there waiting for you. It carries forward forever. For 2025, the government has added another $7,000 to everyone's limit. That's brand new room that every eligible Canadian gets for the year. Okay, let's talk about one of the absolute best features of the TFSA. It's flexibility. But, and this is a big but, this is also where the most common and most costly mistake happens. Let's tell a quick story to make this crystal clear. This is Jenny. She's great with her money. At the start of 2025, she puts in $7,000, using up all her contribution room for that year. She's maxed out. Then, in May, a chance for an amazing trip pops up. She needs some cash, so she pulls $3,000 out of her TFSA. No big deal, right? That's what it's for. But a few months later in September, the trip gets canceled. So now she's got that $3,000 sitting there, and she wants to put it back to work in her TFSA. I mean, she's just replacing what she took out, so she can do that, right? And the answer is a hard no. This is the single most important rule to remember. The value of your withdrawal, that $3,000, is only added back to your contribution room on January 1st of the next year. If she puts that money back in 2025, she will have over-contributed, big time. And forgetting that one little rule, well, that leads us straight to the TFSA's only real kryptonite, the nasty over-contribution penalty. If you put in even $1 more than you're allowed, the Canada Revenue Agency will hit you with a penalty tax of 1% on that excess amount. But here's where it really stings. That's not 1% a year. It's 1% per month. That penalty gets charged every single month that extra money stays in your account. And trust me, that adds up incredibly fast. So let's just recap the big pitfalls to avoid. Number 1, the Jenny mistake, recontributing and withdrawal in the same year. Number 2, losing track of contributions if you have TFSAs at different banks. A sneaky one, if your investment goes down in value, you don't get that contribution room back. And finally, you can't contribute if you're a non-resident of Canada. Okay, so now that you know the rules of the game and what to watch out for, how does the TFSA fit into your grand financial plan? It's really helpful to see the TFSA as one awesome tool in a bigger financial toolkit. You've got your RRSP for retirement, the RESP for education savings, the new FHSA for buying a first home. They each have a special job. The TFSA, though, is like the multi-tool. It's so flexible, you can use it for pretty much any goal you can dream of. Look, The TFSA is an absolutely incredible superpower for building wealth, as long as you respect the rules. It all comes down to knowing your contribution room and understanding the timing of withdrawals. Once you've got that down, you've unlocked its full potential. So the only real question left is, what goal will you use it to achieve?